Hello everyone and welcome to the Wolfside channel, and we have a new patch, yeah! Greetings, in this patch they patched Elementalism. We were introducing the second batch of Elementalism spells. The new spells grant you the power to manipulate the weather in your current region. Some spells even require specific weather conditions to be casted. Get ready to harness the elemental forces. And they have expanded the Mount Rooster, but that's not all. We are expanding the Rooster of mountable creatures as well. Now you can ride majestic wolves, fierce dire wolves, swift terror birds, and even domestic pigs. And if it's not enough, our new mount passenger system allows you to bring a friend alongside while riding horses and molvas. It's time to embark on epic adventures together. And they also patched in armors for molvas. Speaking of molvas, these beautiful inspiring creatures now can be equipped with bespoke armor, with a heavy armor. With their newfound protection, they were more imposing than ever before. You surely turn heads as you ride into battles on a formidable molva. Craftable pet bags. We understand the importance of our furry and feathered companions, which is why we added several new craftable pet bags to the game. These bags enable your loyal pets to assist you in new and exciting ways. Prepare for enhanced teamwork. Additional changes and fixes. Of course, along with all these exciting additions, we've also made a slew of other changes and fixes. We strive to constantly improve the game experience for our players, and this patch is no exception. Mounts and pet details. Now let's dive into some more details about mounts and pets. Firstly, certain combat pets can now be mounted, including their risen variants. However, there were specific rules to keep in mind. You can only have one mount type and one combat type pet, or they will vanish. Current pets are categorized as follows. Horses are mount types, molvas are both mount and combat types. You can only have them by themselves, and other rideable combat pets fall under the combat category. In the future, we may revisit these categories and update you on any changes, but for now, let's focus on the exciting new additions. The 4 new mountable pets are wolves, direwolves, terror birds, and domestic pigs. Additionally, we've introduced craftable bags for several creatures. Now you can carry your pets' essentials in style. In terms of mount mechanics, both horses and molva beasts can now hold an extra passenger. However, mounted combat, mounted archery, and mounted magery are disabled for mounted passengers. Players can now offer other players a ride on their mount as a passenger. Simply look at the other player and hold Control R to offer a ride. The passenger can mount and dismount as long as the rider is on the mount. However, the passenger can be forced off the mount by using Control and R and will no longer be allowed to ride. Remember, a passenger will always dismount when the rider does, and AI riding is not supported. For example, also very interesting side note here. Also, if you got dismounted by a big hammer or an axe. Mounts have a weight limit for riders and passengers before speed and turn rate penalties kick in. This weight limit includes the armor and body weight of both the rider and the passenger, but excludes their inventory weight. Mount armor and bags are also excluded from the penalty. Beyond the weight limit, a penalty of 0.5% per kilogram will be applied to the speed and 0.2% to the turn rate. Moreover, mounts can carry an additional 0 to 40% extra rider weight between creature levels 0 to 125. For example, a creature with a 100 kilogram rider weight limit will have a 140 kilogram weight limit at level 125. And what I also love, quality of life things. Reduce the interaction timer with other players, hold R to trade, etc. And reduce the timer for houses. Woo! Better late than never. Thanks, Starvolt. Then to the important combat changes. Handle hits now reduce damage by a flat 40%. This was kind of a controversial topic, and Henrik already confirmed that they will look into that and will maybe balance that. Disable the auto re-enter combat mode functionality for bandages. Mind Blast now deals more damage against AI and now varies a bit between casts and when used against AI. And finally, Starboard is doing the distinction between fighting against AI and fighting against other players, because this was always a concern for the Mortal veteran players, or for many players from Mortal Online 1, that every time Starbolt nerfed a weapon, every time Starbolt nerfed a magic spell or something like that, then people were fucking pissed like hell who just used, for example, that weapon for PvE. Or for example, a halberd fighter just for Minotaur farming and stuff like that. Then they nerfed the halberds, and of course, this halberd fighter was fucking angry because he just used it for the Minotaurs, but still had the nerf for like the PvP purpose of that. But why? But this is something for other day. And of course, a lot more stuff. They had a lot more stuff, and I really love it that Star Wars does these big patches every 1 or 2 months. Now it's more in the 2 months range, but it's fucking awesome that so much stuff is implemented, so much stuff is fixed, and that they really care about the feedback from us all. And that is, I don't know if it's fucking unique. I also look at other games like Sons of the Forest or many other games and stuff like that. Yeah, they patch a little bit more regularly, but holy shit, Star Wars is just a 40 developer team. And pushing out patch notes like, I don't know, if I'm looking at the banner, what the Bannerlord guys with their 100-man team are doing, that is just a fucking shame. Shame on the Bannerlord developers. Shame on you guys. Shame on you. I know Star Wars is getting hate all the time about their development speed and about many stuff, but holy shit, just look at the fucking patch notes. If I'm looking at the Escape from Tarkov patch notes, I could just puke. I mean, in comparison that they have 10 new employees since 6 months or so they are pretty new, and there were 30 people before that. Holy shit, what they come out here is fucking awesome. But it's sad that a lot of quality of life stuff is still missing here. I mean, we need more of the quality of life shit, Star Wars, because that is very important for the fluent gameplay and for people not getting pissed. The quality of life shit is important. So please, Star Wars, do more. Now I'm switching to German. Do more of that stuff. So please, if you want some quality of life stuff, if you want something patched, please leave it in the comments. Would be fucking awesome. Then I can make a list for Star Wars and just send it to them, and then we can all watch the response. I don't know. So yeah, and all the videos are also available in German. So if you look at the description, there's also the German channel linked. Please subscribe. And please leave a like and subscribe as fucking always, and ring the bell. And and if you want to have something balanced, or if you have some very rare questions, you could write them in the comments. I can send them to Hendrik, and I will make a new Q&A video anyway. Or you can also go on to Hendrik's streams each Wednesday. So yeah, and special thanks to all the supporters, of course. Carmel, Professor O, Lukario, Stamef Gaming, the Spicy Gentleman, Rhonus, Paarthurnax, Cologne, Bulldog, you, and all the others, of course. And always remember to make party hard, and see you all next time. Goodbye.